Hatch is a 2010 independent film written and directed by, well, I can't really pronounce his name, but anyway, moving on. It's a mixed bag if ever there was one, to be honest with you. The it's like this independent director's version of Pulp Fiction. You really have to confuse the movie together to really understand what's going on. But at the same time, there's really not a whole lot going on because there's like because I'll be honest with you, this movie is all over the place. First of all, we think it's about these cops trying to find a serial killer somewhere in the woods because the opening scene is all this police footage and news media and these panning shots of the woods, so you think something bad happened here. But not really. These cops, they're out there. You don't know what they're doing. There's this one cop that you're suspicious of because the entire time I was watching this, okay, this guy's the murderer. The movie totally bait and switches you to a new plot, which is there's a guy who a long time ago cut off his limbs, and now his soul is possessed inside of an axe. The movie's called Hatch. But anyway, then later on, these kids, they go camping, and the generic rich kid has the axe, and one of the guys who's in the group served in Iraq, and he gets it for some reason, and he goes berserk, and he has PTSD, and he just goes nuts and starts killing everybody off. But at the end, two of the kids live, and there's a still frame shot in front of a cop car, and that's where the credits roll. Okay, the film, honestly, it's like it had no direction to where it was going or what it wanted to do. I mean, I know what the director was aiming for. He wanted to do twists and turns and everything like that, but to do that, you have to have a compelling story that will allow it to do such things, and it simply did not work in this. There's a lot of things that could have been taken out. Like there's a scene where a guy is going downtown somewhere, I don't know, and he gets in an elevator, and later on he ends up hanging in a tree. Okay, and there's a scene where all of them are at Village Inn, and all this dramatic music starts playing. Oh, that's a terrible breakfast, let me tell you. I mean, those pancakes, they're demonizing. But it took them freaking forever to get to the woods. Oh my god, like we spent about most of this movie just going nowhere, to be honest with you. I mean, all the characters, if you want to call them that, they're just really generic in any way. Okay, we know there's the rich kid, there's the whiny bitch that friend zones like a really good looking guy, no homo. We got the nerd that's got no balls, and we got the guy that has PTSD because he served in war. And then there's I don't know, man. It's like, I'm not saying the movie's bad because it's honestly not the worst film I've ever seen, but this movie has one thing that a lot of Hollywood films don't have, because Hollywood films, they're made by different people at the same time, even though there's one guy in control, but everyone wants to put their ideas in it. The movie has a lot of heart. As you can tell, the director of this film, he put his heart and soul in it, and you want it to be the best thing it could possibly be. For the most part, if you walk in this film with open, objective eyes and an open mind, you will probably like this film, and you want to piece it together and come up with your own like contradictions of what everything means, and you'll just have a good time watching it. The camera work, for the most part, it's pretty good. I mean, it's shot like I said, the guy, it's an independent film. He had no money whatsoever to make it, so that's pretty amazing that he was able to make this movie way back when and have it shown not too long ago in a theater. And and so you can't beat people down because they tried so hard. But anyway, this This director, he certainly deserves your applause, and he should be rewarded, which he did get an award. So good job, Mr. Film Director. You have a wonderful night, everyone.